is 757. It's the best podcast on the East Coast. No limit. You heard me?
You have a schedule. That's a schedule. If you want to see, all right. So let's take the podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn. And it was just so, and it's real.
I'ma sit in that bitch like that.
You feel?
Black ass.
You want a fortress?
Dreadhead.
Damn. No Limit Podcast with Shogun D-Lo.
So you said it back. Let's start this over. Time and time again, we come back with the best of the best in the biz. You already seen first season, so you actually already know what the name is. But for the ones that don't, we are the No Limit Podcast.
Double M Visions.
Put this on my mama, baby. Ain't no breaking me. I done been through so much pain. I got PTSD. All my life been given. Now you niggas can't get shit from me. Trap open daily. I'ma get that bad by any means. Put this on my mama, baby. Ain't no breaking me. I done been through so much pain. I got PTSD. New block came with a switch. Now all that shit need is a beam. I hope the Lord have mercy on my soul. I did it for the team. Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. So many mixed emotions lately, I don't trust nobody. I know I'm the GOAT, that's why they try to copy me. Stay in my lane, pistol on me, feel like niggas out for me. Don't say no names, mention me, get it for cheap. Me on the block, we 60 deep. Bet my ops won't make a beat. My bitch bad, yeah, she a keep. Fuck her good, she sprung a leak. Niggas always want a handout, expecting shit for free. In my city, I'm the man, now hit me if you need a pee. I remember when my verse was free, now they 15 a piece. Shortcut to the 8, yeah, we went through Tennessee. Pull up in your city, it ain't nothing new to me. If you need some work, I'll bring it, but I gotta charge a fee. I got my state on my back, and that shit plain to see. Pull up in the BM with the peanut butter seats. Tunnel vision to the top, yeah, that's the only thing I see. Put this on my mama, baby. Ain't no breaking me. I done been through so much pain. I got PTSD. All my life been given. Now you niggas can't get shit from me. Trap open daily. I'ma get that bad by any means. Put this on my mama, baby. Ain't no breaking me. I done been through so much pain. I got PTSD. New block came with a switch. Now all that shit need is a beam. I hope the Lord have mercy on my soul. I did it for the team.
You already know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen of the 757. This is the best podcast on the East Coast. You're now tuned in to the No Limit Show with your guy, Just Ed, D-Lo the Shogun, and I get tired of saying it after a while, but I bring the best of the best of the best in the city, you know what I'm saying, to the show. And tonight we got a trifecta, ladies and gentlemen. We got a trifecta. Right beside me, we got Mr. Bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And then on the side right here, we got Jmane.
Yeah.
And y'all already know, we've already had him before. True Lucky. You know what I'm saying? NenoDaCarter in the building.
Bitch. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Oh, he on one today. he on one today. You know what I'm saying? But, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed already, these guys have been doing it for the last couple months. You know what I'm saying? The last couple months, they've been outside for real. You know what I'm saying? The We Outside Tour, part 4. You know what I'm saying? Crazy activities. So many activities that I couldn't even keep up with myself. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of the guys a couple months ago. We had Light Skin Bobby. We had
Dope Boy Juice.
Yep, Dope Boy Juice. We had
Winner King.
Yes, sir.
And then
Saucewood winning. Yes, sir.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We had a lot in the building. It was so much that I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to it. They came for business. You know what I'm saying? They very family oriented, very business minded people, and they did not come to play. And I had to tweak a little things with the show because I wasn't used to it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, tell me a little bit about it, Jmane. Like, I mean, both of y'all were part of the We Outside tour. Like, come on, give me spill the beans.
That shit was crazy. We was outside. I'm talking about everywhere, man. All up the East Coast, down South, like West Coast. It was crazy. Everybody showed love too. Like every stop was lit.
Okay then. So like, what was the best city in your personal opinion?
I'm gonna say Columbus was lit. Baltimore was lit. Atlanta was lit. Shit.
I mean,
Vegas. But
Vegas.
I ain't make it out west and shit because you feel me. I ain't make it.
I mean, there were only. I mean, from my standpoint, like there were only maybe 1 or 2 stops that, just had artists, some fans. Like it wasn't, as packed, but everybody had the energy. Like the energy of the tour rode throughout the tour from start to finish.
And I think that's the most thing that really matters is like, no matter what venue you go to, no matter what the crowd's looking like, it's like the experience alone gets you prepared for what's going to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, look, this stage is a little small, a little skinny, a little fatter. I can jump back and forth. I can do a cartwheel on here. Okay, this don't have a stage. I'm right with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because I did notice that certain events that y'all were at, some of them didn't have stages. Some did. Some, you was right there with the strippers. They were shaking ass. Y'all was right there. Mic on ass. Boom, boom, boom. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a wild experience for me to watch. And I was just like, cool. Now there's no excuses. You can't get to the big stage and be like, I'm not used to that. Nah, you done it all so far. You know what I'm saying? But you said Atlanta. You said Columbus. Vegas. I'm surprised you said Maryland. That's actually pretty wild.
Nah, like it was. Every time I've been to Maryland and shit, it's been nice.
Really?
Yeah.
You ain't hear the "What up, stupid"? How they do it? I fucked up the accent. They accent is crazy up there. But okay, all right, Maryland, you got one up. I'll leave y'all alone for a couple episodes. I'll leave y'all alone. You know what I'm saying? What is something that you would want to do better for the next tour?
Do better, like me as performing wise.
Just you as an artist.
Me as an artist.
It could be performance. It could be song. It could be anything.
Shit, I'm trying to headline.
Okay. So you have a headliner single. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you tell it. I've never met you before, so this is my first time meeting you. So I'm trying to pull it out of you.
Right.
So you got a headliner single. When I asked that, yeah, I got one. What is it like?
Shit, I got a few, but PTSD for sure. That's one.
So the song that we listened to in the intro is the single that you pushing right now.
We pushing that
with the merch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. Bullet, you know what I'm saying? With Bullet, Nino, y'all already know I don't have no filter on the show. So before the show, is that the same instance where the merch got taken? So when y'all see PTSD merch out there in the DMV area, make sure y'all show love. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't cheap. So whoever's charging you, they taxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tap into the music, man. Tap into everything and wear that shit. You feel me? It's a blessing.
Okay, I can dig it. Where did the name PTSD come from? Is it what I know what it is, like post traumatic stress disorder?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the same meaning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same shit. So like I dropped the EP, which was called Mixed Emotions. That was the first after I made it and lined it up and shit. That was like just the first track on the shit. You feel me? They all like displaying different my emotions. Like every song is my emotions. Like you feel me? So that was just one of them. Come to find out, that shit was hard. Like. I just been sitting on it. I made it, sat on it, put the shit together. It was ready to drop, and it just stuck. It be hitting everywhere. Like, 'cause everybody got PTSD.
Which is ironic because when you said it, I was just like, damn, I thought he was gonna have an acronym that'd be like out the water. But post traumatic stress, when you think about it, and you think about music, and you think about what element you want to put yourself in. Nino, you kind of touched base on your show when you were like, yo, when I'm sad, I make a sad song. When I'm
Correct.
when I'm hurt, when I'm angry, I make that type of emotional song. So for a person to have PTSD and make the song, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of speaking to I wouldn't even say the streets, but you speaking worldwide because people have that without music,
Right.
and they don't have an outlet to go to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what made you feel like that was the proper name to go by?
I mean, shit, I think I just named it off the hook. Like, I heard the beat, wrote the hook. Like, the beat wasn't called PTSD. I usually, like, sometimes I make my songs off of what's the beat's called. Like, you feel me? But shit, I don't think the beat even had a name, so I just wrote to the beat. The producer, it's like a big producer, so he was throwing me beats at the time. I'm like, shit. He wanted to see what I could do, so I was just like, I want to say that might have been the first song that I made with him, or the second one. But shit, I mean, I just named it off of my lyrics for real.
Okay, so everything basically came together as one.
Yeah, like I didn't like purposely. I wasn't like feeling down that day, like, you know what I mean. Like, it just that's what the beat brought out was what I said. So that's what it is.
And I would say in today's market, that's something that we need. Like, we need people just to go, not always trying to get like a single. Like, oh yeah, I need a high tempo. I need something that's just gonna sell records. I just need money.
Right.
We need some more emotion behind it. We need, little something, little story.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't bring the emotion, at least bring a story. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope to see. That's dope to hear too. Mr. Nino, while we got the camera on you real quick, how's your experience?
With the tour?
Yeah, with the tour.
Definitely amazing, man. It's like it's teaching how you become an artist though, and what you really need to do to become, the A artists, like Kane and them that was on the tour too though, like talking to them or just being around them, watching them, learning from, it's just what it is, a learning experience. I definitely enjoy it though, and I encourage people to hop on it, but it's about to be too late though. It's about to be too late.
It's damn, I'm gonna be using ironic a lot. But it is ironic still, because when you say it's too late, a lot of people don't catch on to that. They might think, oh man, it's just too late. We already booked up and shit like that. Nah, it's not that.
No.
We telling you it's too late because I'm putting myself further than I was when I first started. And I didn't get the applause. I didn't get the support. I didn't get the, yo, good jobs, or yo, you killing it. So now when I do get it, don't have your hand out. I think a lot of people need to understand that. Like, it's not those people, being dickheads or being like shunning y'all away. It's like they put in the work. You saw them struggle. You saw them, go 110%. You know what I'm saying? Miss some things, miss birthdays, miss holidays to do what they are destined to do. You know what I'm saying?
For real, man, you'll lose family. You'll lose family trying to get to where you need to be at. For real. Like, a lot of people want to hold you back. You know what I'm saying? And words can change the situation, but at the end of the day, if you ignore them and continue to on your grind, you gotta have integrity. You gotta have that. Because if you don't got that, it ain't gonna make sense. That's what the big homie always told me. It have to make sense.
Yeah.
I go there every day. Ever since I left Vegas, I'd be like, oh, okay, now I know what it is. That's the meaning of don't be, you gotta get on this road now. You gotta get on this bandwagon.
Yeah, that's true. I think we all in this room have sacrificed something. I'm sacrificing right now personally.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so it's just one of those things where, like, yeah, take this face, look at it, and understand that when it does happen and everything clicks together and lines together, don't think, oh yeah, I'm a dickhead. No. I tried to help. But on to the next bullet.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? You have been everywhere.
Yep.
I know it looks weird. I didn't want to say it on camera, but I guess fuck it. Yeah, there you go. Boom. You've been everywhere. You've been a part of everything. Show after show after show. I even said before the show, I said, man, you need to get some sleep.
Actually, I did get some today.
You got some today?
Yes, I did get some today. Just a little bit. Just a
And,
little
and
bit.
ladies and gentlemen, don't think I'm picking on him, but nah, like this man has been going constantly, boom, 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 show after show, interview after interview, setting everything up. I don't know how you do it, cause I would have dropped. They would have just, hey, yo, just pick me up from the airport. That's where I'm at. Like, nigga, I see y'all when y'all get back.
I mean, when they say you can only be as successful as the people around you, people ask, why you been working with Gorgeous so closely all the time? Like, you talk about expanding and working with other people, and I look at them like, I do, but like, yeah, like everybody need that one mentor that they follow, that they learn from, that they get on the road with, and just make shit work and make it make sense. Like, we all do that, and for me, having multiple artists that I work with, it's no longer like artist work. Like, a lot of artists understand maybe doing this job and being an artist, and then maybe being a promoter, or they're shooting videos, or they doing something on the side. But like, when you're actually like hand to hand working with the artist and getting on the road with them and everything else, there's a lot to put together, and like, I gotta be 10 steps ahead of the situation everywhere we go.
Jesus.
And like, I've done 3 tours so far.
Ooh, Lord.
And then 4 is coming in the end of September. We're coming back to Virginia.
I can dig it. And I think what we're going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to tap into a little origin story. You know what I'm saying? Origin stories for the newcomers, Bullet and Jmane, because I've watched what they got going on. I've met them before, but I don't know a backstory. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So to start off, man, like, when did you start everything? Like, when did you say, yo, I want to be in the music industry. I want to be in the music business. I want to help artists.
You want me or Jmane first?
No, we go. The camera's right here.
All right,
Camera's right here. We rocking it.
I was probably 19, 20 years old. It was later in life for me, for real. I had an anger issue, like quick fuse, little shit, didn't matter, and had no outlet. So I was moving with some people in Columbus, and would go over there and kick it, and he was a rapper, and so I would help him record and shit like that, and would always go over there, and like, that was my spot to vent at. Like, I just went over there to just talk shit and vent. And he was like, man, you come over here to vent. He was like, put that shit in your music, or put that shit into something. I joked around with him, was like, what, you tired of hearing me fucking talk or something? Like,
Okay,
you
yeah.
got an issue with it? He's like, nah, bro. He's like, you need an outlet. He was like, so put it into music. He was like, just write that shit. He was like, I know you can do it, because I'll record a track, and then 24 hours later, you're singing the whole shit. He was like, I know you can do it. So it really started with like, wanting to be a rapper for real, and just be able to have that outlet and write music. Like, I did about 6 mixtapes on SoundCloud before even linking with the label, and went to community festivals, passed out the CDs, and did all that. Did my first performance in Columbus, and from my first performance in Columbus at a spot called Southside, the dude gave me the venue to use. Like, he was like, bro, anytime you want to come back and throw a show, just let me know. He was like, I got the food truck out back, so I'll make my money. You charge what you want at the door. Book your artist, book a DJ. He was like, if you need one, I got one. He was like, let's just run it. He was like, anytime you want to come back, let's do it. So I started doing that, and running shows in Columbus. and then started branching out into like other smaller cities, and would take local artists with me to all the other cities. So like some of this moving around I'm used to, but you know, Ohio's small. So like us going out of town for a show was like 30 minutes, 45 minutes at most.
Jesus.
Like, I mean, you drive 2 hours one way and you're out of Ohio. Like 2.5 hours one way from Columbus. You drive anywhere 2.5 hours from Columbus, you're at like the border.
Well, not going to Ohio. I'm not going to Ohio. Well, I will say this, because I was one of those types that I did pursue music as well. I say it in every show because different people, I gotta remind y'all. You know what I'm saying? Did it. But then it was a switch. You know what I'm saying? It was a slight switch. I had producers, engineers. I had this marketing lady or whatever. She was big time. And she's sitting there and she's like, I love your music, love your sound, but what do you want to do with it? Mind you, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm in the studio, I'm high, I'm drunk. I'm like, what? Like, I just want to make great music. I want to make great vibes. You know what I'm saying? I want to show people that it's easier than what, they think it is. She was like, if you don't want to be a superstar, then maybe you want to figure something out. And I was just like, damn, bitch, you trying to hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? But, and then I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I really do. I like helping people more than I help myself. Not knowing that helping people are helping me, But that was my switch. So for you, what was your switch? Because you said you were making mixtapes, you were doing festivals, then you got to taking out local artists to your shows and stuff like that. So when was it like, I want to help artists achieve their goals? Because I feel like being a manager, being a booking agent, being anything around a team that's like getting names out there, you got to be selfless. Mm-hmm. You got to think of them more than you think about yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when was that click for you?
It had to be like right at the brink of my career, for real. Since music was therapy to me, and that was my outlet. You get to the point where if you're really ready to go with it, then you got to really think about you're willing and open to exploiting you in every way possible to everybody in the world. And so even though I was willing to share all those tracks and go through that, and it got me to where I was, it was just kind of like, yeah, like I went through some shit with my baby mama, and at the same time there was an Empire deal and a meeting in California and a whole bunch of shit set up. And I had already lost one kid going through music, and never got to see him. I still barely get to talk to him to this day. So, that was already hard. And then I had 2 more girls with someone else. And yeah, when it came to that getting fucked up and all of that and losing the girls, yeah, it just all hit me at once. So it became what can I do and how can I continue to do my passion but give back and do for other artists, show other artists what I've been through, what I've learned, how I do it, or how I did it as an artist. Because I mean, I went through the same shit. Like I was broken down. I was broken down by there was I think she was a PR lady or a producer in California, but she did like films and shit like that. But she was the one who got us linked up with Empire and everything. And she was like, you got to change your sound, or like change how you rap. She was like, because you'll never be bigger than Eminem. She's like, but you sound just like him. So she's like, you got to do something, because that's not going to work.
I feel like women, like men in the industry, they sell fantasies, but women, they sell reality. Right. Like on some real shit, bro. Like shout out to like Stephanie and Alexis. Mm-hmm. Them, bro, working with them, and then shout out to Miss Nina. Bro, if y'all go to my main page, JUS_1ED right now, I got it in the highlights. I'm calling y'all what it is. These motherfuckers had me on my knees. It was like, push that shit out. And I'm grown ass man, like, bro, I can't, bro. I've been doing this shit 18 times. And they're like, nah, you want to be the toxic lover? Then do that shit. You ain't toxic on this end. I was just like, damn, these bitches is mean as shit. Like, yo, give me a break. But a dude would be like, all right, fam, that's good, bro. That's solid. They'll sell you something to make you feel like, oh yeah, that's it. I mean, but at the end of the day, yo, we all know in the music industry, yo, if you can sell to the women, you gonna sell to the niggas, because wherever the women go, that's where the men go. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, but it is what it is. And I definitely understand the baby mama issues, because being in the entertainment world and trying to branch off in it, it's hard to explain to them. Hey, look.
But I mean, it was all that was like in the span of 7-8 months.
Damn.
Like I had already
years.
Yeah, no, 7-8 months. I had already been to Philly, New York, Florida, Atlanta, Vegas, Texas, and like for big shit, like not just for showcases. Like we did Atlanta was A3C, where I met Chili and Lil Scrappy and London B from Rhythm and Flow, and that just
Like Chili.
Yeah, Chili from DLC.
Oh shit.
Yeah, her son wants to be a rapper. So he was there performing as well. So yeah, we did that. I mean, I got the Hip Hop Weekly interview while we were there. Gorgeous started running the stage, like he saw he saw the promoter like running around going nuts. So he was like, "Bro, let me help you," and just took over stage managing so he could do the other shit he was doing. That's kind of like where I started seeing it and started noticing like, okay, well, that's what we do. We'll come into a situation, and even if we were just in there because we have an artist performing, if we see it getting out of hand or something not going right or whatnot, that's what we want to do. We want to step in and aid and assist and be like, hey, let me help out with that. Like, or I know that I got 2 of my team members right now that can help out with that and do that, and maybe I could do this over here. And we're not like we don't ask for no percentage of it. We don't ask to be paid. We're not even on that shit. Like we want to see it go as good as the promoter wants to see it go.
But that's the definition of networking though. Like networking at its finest. Like that is the definition. Like not just passing your car, passing your CD. Like I got you.
Right.
Because then those people remember those moments and be like, you know what? I fucks with them. Anything that they need, they help me at my lowest. They help me when I needed them. Yo, y'all come through with an artist or whatever like that. Boom, bada bing. You meshing hands together. And I think a lot of people forgot that.
Right.
They just naturally expect you to do something for them just because you had like a petty conversation like, oh yeah, what's up? Or y'all agreed on a topic and they think, oh yeah, we supposed to be buddy. Like, nah, it's supposed to be a two-way street. Like,
I've had artists thinking that, we had to do everything for them just because they got on distribution. Like, and I mean everything, like booking their shows, handling their mixes, picking them up, dropping them off, like their flights, like all types of shit, just because they got on distribution. I'm like, you need to go back and look at the website. You need to go back and do something, because I don't know what happened in the midst of getting on the program and distribution that you missed what you were doing, or I don't get it. And maybe it's because I do a lot for the artists that I've got under me, like the artists that I'm an agent for. I've currently been moving Jmane around, who is under our management program. So I'm doing manager work on this side of the coast now, on top of the tours coming up, and the artists I got under the distribution program that have questions or want to go to showcases or marketing advice or anything that comes with the program. Like, yeah, there's some artists that just take it all the way to the top. Like,
and I'm glad, because me and you had talked about this, and I'm glad that you mentioned that. Artists, before we switch over to Jmane's origin story, I'm gonna get a little nasty. I'm gonna get a little rude, but I'm gonna give him a reality check.
Go ahead, tell him.
Y'all gotta stop thinking because it says deal at the end of the word or the phrase that it comes with everything. You gotta put. And now y'all make me sit up. Y'all gotta put in y'all own work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get out of this mentality because you sign a piece of paper, then all your grinding stops. No, actually it gets harder because now you're not doing these little ass markets that you were doing. Once you sign that deal, all they saying is, hey, I'm gonna put you in front of some eyes. You still gotta put in that work. You still gotta promote yourself. You still gotta book shows on your own. I don't give a fuck if you walk in fucking Walmart. You better ask somebody, hey, look, I got this right here. You know what I'm saying? The work never stops. It's 24/7. Just because you sign a piece of paper and they give you a loan or they give you these opportunities to expand your resource, don't mean you stop what you doing.
If you've been drawing on a canvas with a pencil, and I give you 4 cans of paint, and then you look at me and ask me why there's no fucking color on the wall, I'd look at you like you were fucking crazy.
Exactly.
Like, I'm giving you all the resources in the world you could use. Use them. Like, it's not for me. You're not paying me to go do it. I'm giving you the resource, whether it be an interview, whether it be a showcase, an open mic, a competition show that comes with a $500 prize, some shit like that, a tour, features, whatever it may be. I'm going to give you the resource. It's not for me to do it for you or fund it. I'm not your investor. I'm your agent. Like,
and another thing that I had, shout out to Limelight again. When I first saw them and they were working with artists, and I was like, and this is young Ed. This is 18, what about 1920 Ed. And I'm just like, yeah, but I do music and I record and stuff like that. First thing they said to me, they broke it down. Hurt my feelings again, because I'm sensitive as shit. They say, what is there to manage? Why do you need a manager with nothing to manage? You're going to be paying me for nothing. And it bothered me because at that time I had the money to blow. I had one kid. Oh, but take my 350, take my 550. But for what? I respect them for it because they could have took it and made just ran right over top of me, but they didn't. It was like, look, I'm not gonna take your money. I'm gonna give you a guideline. This is what I want you to do in the next 6 months. Once you do it, and if you do it, then come talk to me. That gave me motivation because I was like, yo, I really want to work to them. I really want to do this. I really want to do that. But yo, y'all got to work harder. A lot of y'all, I've been watching, y'all got to work a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you claim to be the best of your city or you got these names under your belt or whatever like that. Nope, y'all not ready yet. I'm just being honest with you. Most of the 757, not ready. This is my personal opinion, and I've actually sent y'all's clips. I've sent y'all's fucking reels that y'all be sending me on a 24/7 basis. I send it to the big leagues. Why? Because I know them personally, and they all say the same thing. Who the fuck is this? They go to y'all pages. Your last post was in May or February. It's August. Who are y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do better. But hey,
I heard a reference about Instagram and how you should treat it. I mean, no matter what you do in the industry, if you want to work in the industry, and that's entertainment, like all entertainment, whether it be film, music, dancing, or you want to be behind the scenes and all that comes with that. Like, you have to treat your social media account like your TV channel. Like, you want people to tune into your channel and watch every single episode that is put out on that channel. Like, and you want the views and you want the followers and you want to stay in the algorithm and stay in the motion. And I mean, that's how I can maintain my reach, because ever since we started the We Outside tour part 4, we all said, like, okay, we're not stopping. Like, as soon as I got back, I came down to Virginia Beach and linked up with Powered by Virginia. And shout out to Loud, shout out to Wes.
my guys.
And then we stayed even longer while we were down here and went to the showcase Sunday night. And that's where you popped out.
Shout out again. Took a dope ass photo too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But and then I think it was like a week and a half after that, Jmane came from West Virginia, and we started the new music tour with the Coalition DJs DMV. You know, shout out Sleep, shout out Tank, shout out DJ Nasty Nice. Like
my guy, Nasty Nice. We gotta talk, my guy. We gotta talk because I know you're mad at me right now. Once you see this, you really gonna be mad. And hey, look, just hit my line. Don't look at this. Just hit my line when you see it.
just call me.
Also, I'm sorry, but before we jump to Jmane, I want to give a gem, a free promo gem, Instagram. Y'all want to pay attention to all social media apps because they're always updating and they're always helping creators, content creators, music creators, whatever you want to call it. Now they put in a feature where you can, just like MySpace, I think they fucked over Tom. Mark Hughes a douchebag, but anyways, you can now put your music on your page. So when people click on your page, your single pops up. So while they're scrolling, looking through, your song is playing in their heads. Scientific has shown that a person needs to hear something 20 times for them to remember it. So imagine if they on your page and you got 100, 200 posts and they just scrolling and they just hear your stuff 20 times over and over and over and over. Now you got a new supporter. Now you got a new fan. On top of that, you know what I'm saying? You got these blog pages and whatever like that, and they be charging whatever they want to charge. Be like, nah, let's talk a deal. I want you to put my song on your page, your story, etc., etc. But that's just me. That's the gem of the week. No more. Now, Mr. Jmane, Bullet said some wild shit, man. Bullet just said some wild shit, and it caught me off guard. And I'm gonna spice up the show a little bit because he said West Virginia. You're not from West Virginia, are you?
Yep.
Bro, I honestly didn't think West Virginia was a place. Like, it's certain states where I don't think are real. Like South Dakota, North Dakota. I don't feel like those are really states. Like Utah, West Virginia. I was like, you got Virginia. Why is there West instead of an East or North? You know what I'm saying? But what, like, born and raised in West Virginia?
Born and raised. I'm only like 5 miles from the Virginia line.
5 miles.
Yeah.
That's like a hop and skip.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it only took
crazy,
him like an hour and 45 minutes to get to me.
We legal like 5 miles away, but it's not in West Virginia though. Shit crazy.
So, hold on, brother. There's niggas in West Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so all right. The reason why I say this is because when I was in the Navy, right? I was going to the Navy. I was getting signed up for boot camp or whatever. I went to Beckley, West Virginia, and I was the only brown skin in the area.
That's crazy.
And it bothered me.
There's a lot. That's where a lot of the niggas be staying at.
Beckley?
Yeah, like
Really?
yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't think it was a lot out there. I'm very surprised.
You might have been like, depending on where you went though, cause like they be segregated. It's segregated like shit. Cause see, you're not gonna see if you go to a certain spot, you're not gonna see the black people, cause they basically it's not really segregated, but they keep us on our side of the town and shit like.
All I know is they put me in a hotel, and right beside the hotel was an IHOP. I don't know what destination. And I know I was in Beckley, West Virginia. That's it. But when I went, and the lady was like, "Yeah." So and they don't do sweet tea up there either. Like that's another thing. This is years ago. This is about 2014. But yeah, when I went to IHOP, they didn't have no fucking sweet tea, and I was just like, "Yeah, get me the fuck out of here." Right. I didn't want to be there. But give me your backstory so I won't be biased as fuck.
So shit, I started rapping like writing my own shit when I was like 7, 8.
What?
Yeah.
7, 8?
Yeah. So like my cousin and shit came from New York. I'm in West Virginia. So he like playing videos and everything. So I'm hooked now. I took my first trip to New York. He rode me around the city and like I just fell in love with it. So I came back. He made me write my first rhyme and shit. And I just like I wasn't really rapping and shit like that, but I had my one rhyme. You feel me? So like years passed, and I just shit. He got locked up, came home, and like I had acquired some studio shit somehow, and we just started going from there.
7 or 8 rapping and then taking it serious years later on. That's like a Little Wayne origin story almost. And Wayne was almost the same way. You know what I'm saying? With the notepads and had the cousins and stuff.
That's
like
funny.
that.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of his shit that I've heard, like I be listening to it, and like there's certain parts of it where like if you're off in the distance, like listening to it, I hear Wayne. I
Yeah.
do.
I listened I definitely he was a big inspiration. Listen to all Lil Wayne. They used to say I sounded like him in high school, like I would freestyle in high school. I wasn't writing,
Right.
but I was freestyling all the time. They were like, "Yo, you sound like Lil Wayne and shit."
We gonna settle this. Like your top 5, dead or alive.
My top 5.
Top 5, dead or alive. Now Nino, do you see why he crossing the arm, right? Because I got on his ass. So choose wisely. Choose wisely. You talking to a music head, so choose wisely. Even the last motherfucker I had on the show, and he said, Jmane, well, he from Richmond. They be different. But anyways,
Shit, my top 5, Lil Wayne on there. I would say Fabulous, one of my top 5. Like, but it's hard. It
So
just depends. Like,
so you like knocking bitches' teeth out too?
If we it depends. Like if we talking lyrically,
that question
maybe like vibe. It just depends. But like, I like Jada Kiss and shit. Like,
Yeah, I got you. There you go.
That's 3. So shit, I don't got 5. Like I listen to soul.
But with your 3, it seems like you're more of the lyricist route. Like you like lyricists, you like wordplay, you like metaphors, you like, what I'm saying? You like shit to go together. Oh yeah. So I respect it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I respect it.
I definitely would be on the lyrical route because I mean anybody could make a vibe. Like you said, you want to show people it's not that hard to make a vibe. Like anybody can make a vibe. You know what I mean? But what are you really saying though? You know what I mean? Do you got a message like and shit like that?
Which it scares me in the music game right now because condolences to Club Godzilla and his family and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all heard, but he passed away. B King, he died or whatever. Mm-hmm. And in one of his interviews, and I covered it a couple episodes back, but in one of his interviews, he had said that a lot of people don't like lyricism anymore, so I had to dumb it down. I had to do something crazy. But then it's just like, man, now that he's passed away, your legacy is only known for dumbing things down for people. Like, I'd rather pass away knowing that I had lyrics, I had bars, people either loved it or they hated it, but the real MCs understand where I come from. Mm-hmm. Like, I want my legacy to be something that isn't, and I hate this word, and they're gonna butcher me when I say it, but ratchet, ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my shit to live on. Like, I want to have a Biggie moment or a Tupac moment where they're talking about me, and I've been gone for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Both of those people died before I was even born, and we still talking about them like they're a factor. Right. I want to live like Cole, Kendrick. They're gonna be factors that people talk about for years after they done passed. You know what I'm saying? So I respect your list, and I respect, Bullet co-signing that, hey, look, he got that talent. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Now I will to ask you this though. I'm gonna see where your mind's at. You had an unlimited budget. Let's say Gorgeous Music Group just said, we won the fucking lottery. We giving everybody an unlimited budget. Shit. And you can pick 5. No. I'm gonna say 3 because you didn't have 5 the first time. 3 artists for features.
Damn. 3 artists. Shit, probably like Lil Baby. I like Lil Baby shit. Let's see. mean, it's gonna cost crazy because they all fucking crazy. The numbers is crazy. Like Jay-Z.
You gonna bring Jay out of retirement?
Yeah, nah. But you know what I mean? Like Mills for a feature. Like,
Man, I said anybody. You got an unlimited feature.
I mean, whoever's lit, like, it don't really matter. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, if we gonna make it make sense, whoever the lit is, like, you know what I mean?
You want to take? Hold on, nah. I'm glad I got somebody in here that's in the game too. Y'all really want to take it there for real? For real? You really want to take it there? You gonna go with the littest?
Oh man,
you gonna go with the littest?
I mean, what am I doing a feature for?
Right.
I'm just saying. No. Okay.
No,
So
I agree.
when you pick a feature.
Yeah.
When you pick a feature, you just think about their own personal numbers that they got right now because you already know motherfuckers right now can go like I didn't count it so far. Boss Man D-Lo so far since he didn't came out, he has over 50 features.
Right.
But then you look at the comments, they be like, "Oh yeah, everybody trying to get a feature right now because he hot right now."
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of a loaded question just because of the fact like it's where you want to go. Like
I'm gonna do a feature with somebody who's gonna be talked about 20 years from now.
Right.
Okay. All right. That's
so like
like outside of I would say I agree with him outside of him saying Lil Baby or doing something like that. But like outside of that, yeah, from the business aspect of it, what are we doing the track for? Like, is it because it's not just all focused on money and how much money we gonna make or whatever the case may be. It's also, are we gonna vibe on the track? Like, are we gonna make the track make sense? Is this a radio hit? Is this a club hit? Is this like, we got to? It's not just a feature anymore. It's a product.
Like, I want to do a song with Bia.
Okay.
For a few reasons.
I know one of them reasons. I know one of them reasons, and I get it. Like, but see, like Bullet was saying, like, I done seen people go on a feature just because they hot right now and they don't mesh on a song. Like, it just be like, ugh. Like, earlier before y'all got here, I had V's and Boss Man D-Lo playing. Mm-hmm. That shit was horrible. It was literally like a high schooler reading a book and then like a kindergartner starting to try to read. And it was just like, them two don't mesh. Mm-hmm. Like, it just don't sound good together. As soon as it got to Boss Man D-Lo's point, he was like, and you know how V's style is, bro. And then this motherfucker Boss Man D-Lo was like, yeah, I'm a boss nigga. And I was just like, that's trash. Right. That is a trash track. Off rip. Turn it off.
Yeah, a lot of you could tell when like somebody getting a feature because someone's lit, but they shit ain't like that. Like, I know if I hop on any song with anybody, it's gonna be lit. Like, I'm gonna be able to vibe with me and Nino hop on the song. Like, you feel me? We don't even know each other, but I heard his music. I know that, and I know my capabilities. You feeling me?
Nice.
So I know that we can make a banger if it's gonna make sense. Then you feel me? Just like he just won the shit. Shout out to my guy for winning the shit.
Definitely.
You feel me? They didn't just do that. The winning, the picking process, they thinking about all that. Like, is it gonna make sense? We're not just gonna pick somebody,
right?
We're not just gonna pick anybody. You know what I mean?
Make it make sense.
We're gonna make it make sense.
Okay. So,
and that's coming from somebody bigger giving somebody smaller a chance. You feel me? They still thinking about it like that. Like, we not about to just do some crazy shit and then have you talking about it like. That shit sounded crazy.
That's why, like, people don't understand. Like, we didn't just like think one day, like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna do the We Outside tour again this year, and we're gonna start it in 3 weeks. Like, no, that shit was months of putting it together, reaching out to the sponsors, setting up the interviews, the venues, the DJs, the media, how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna move, planning out the route, like it. That was months. Like, people don't get that. And then when it comes down to the day of, dude,
which is like, crazy because y'all had it got to the point where I couldn't keep up because everybody was posting. Like everybody was posting, and I was like, and I'm switching between No Limit page, my page, No Limit page, my page, and I'm seeing different things. But it got We Outside behind it, and I'm just like, hold on, okay, these 3 right here, those 2 are right here, those 4 right here. I'm like, yo, what the? I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? But it was dope to see because everybody had enough content. Like everybody got enough. Like even what you just saying just now, NenoDaCarter won, and I'm just like, nigga, what you win? What you win and then tell me about? I seen that you was
literally we just found out about it at the very end of the new music tour, like at the show, right after the show ended. We just found out.
I'm like, what the hell going on?
Yeah, his phone blown up.
Okay, so was it that post? I think I seen it. I think it was a post. But you're supposed to be performing the Charm Lounge.
Oh no, he is on the next. He is on the next tour coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, this was.
No, he won a feature with On-Site Dita. That comes with he got the feature in the video with On-Site Dita, which is On-Site Dita just got signed with Cash Money Records. He was on the We Outside tour.
Yeah.
So that's who Cash Money's pushing right now. Like.
Yeah.
They put a bag behind him and they're pushing him. All the radio stations, the interviews, like he was doing all his shit while we were doing our shit on the road. Like, and we like it's been since then that we've been kind of linking up with Cash Money Records and making it make sense. And they were giving out a free feature and video, and that was just like hey, tag the hottest artist, blah blah blah. So like we ran it through and tagged him and.
I'm not racist and I'm not colorist. The person that you're talking about, because I got to do reference and names. It's a light skinned brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. I know who you talking about. Shout out to you. Congratulations. Shout out to you as well. Congratulations on that too. So, yeah, better be a fucking banger. School time's up. You know what I'm saying? School time is here.
He knows.
And you was talking some real.
He got to match that energy. He gonna match that energy.
Their energy with mine.
Cause you was talking some real community building, I'm a righteous leader, Malcolm X type shit last time.
He knows he got to go harder than talk that talk.
Listen to me though, man. Y'all ain't seen that yet. that shit talk that talk. No, that shit was wrote months. Yeah. Now the shit, man.
I'm ready, bro.
NenoDaCarter.
So we gonna jump to Neno real quick. We gonna jump to Neno real quick because y'all know how I get, bro. Like sometimes during the show I get frustrated, and I have to call niggas out. Y'all see the true Lucky apparel that he got on, right? The jeans and everything, right? Y'all remember last show, and I want y'all to go back to last show.
He gonna get on his ass.
I'm about to get on his ass. and reference what he said to me, because I was just like, damn, that's some nice clothing you got there, brother. I would love to rock that. He was like, next time I see you, bro, I got you. Okay. No. Wait on it, because then. We was at another club event with the artists and everything, and guess whose ass popped up? Guess whose ass popped up? He was like, yo, Ed. And I'm just like, yeah, hey, what's good? And I'm just like,
you should have let me know that.
No,
you said that.
Out of the moment stuff. Look, I would throw it in. I would throw the merch in the trunk.
It do be random. Like for the show, like, I just hit him up and was like, look, I'm in the city.
Yeah, I'm like,
but nah. See, you making excuses. Nah, I told homie. So I told homie, I said, bro, I got you, bro. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna come up there and fuck with you. He even got one of his new artists in here with him. He was there to witness. He heard it. Right, and I was like, all right, bro, I can't wait to rock that shit. And then he walked in the building. You know when he walked, hey, ladies and gentlemen, he walked in the building, right? He dapped me up. He was like, what's up, Ed? Same thing as usual. And I'm just like, damn.
It's love. It's love, though. This was already together. Always, I got a little kit. It's called a man kit. You have an outfit like Superman. You just ready for any moment. You hear me? I be ready.
This the third time now.
What went on when I went? I said, "Damn, the merch ain't even here, but I gotta get to where he at." Ask him. He right there. I said, "Boy, I was looking. I was like, damn, do I got any merch here?"
Save him. You better confirm it. Save him.
Y'all gonna hear about it.
Hey, look, this third time now. Next time, I better look like the goddamn DTL All Store.
You can be like,
You know what I'm
"Damn,
saying?
He put something together for me.
Speaking of that, both artists are right here. Bullet, you right here too. Gotta connect. PTC. I don't know if y'all know where that at. You know what I'm saying? PTC. They have a. I forgot the store, bro. I'm gonna get y'all the store name, but they're putting brands in there right now.
Okay.
They're putting clothing brands in there. You know what I'm saying? They taking they 20 off the top, but
Right.
at the end of the day, you can put your merch in there, sell your merch in the PTC, which is the Peninsula Town Center in Hampton. Everybody walk in there. I've walked in there plenty of times, and I asked homie, I was like, damn, he's like, yeah, this is so and so stuff or whatever like that. And me, I ask questions all the time, and I was just like, hey, yo, what's up with this? And he was like, yeah, anybody that makes merch or artists or whatever like that, just we talk business.
Right.
So
that's lit right there.
So I mean, if y'all selling y'all stuff, or y'all really true with y'all's merch, hats, toboggans, t-shirts, pants, and everything like that, well, that's a perfect opportunity.
You poking the wound right now, bro.
Yeah.
Well, what I say?
We're gonna shake back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna shake back.
Hey, bro, you got. Hey, look, I told you got free promotion out there.
Nah, yeah, like, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, shout out
shit
to
happened.
DC again, man. PTSD going crazy.
But you know the crazy thing about it though. You know the crazy thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. It wasn't bad. Like it happened. It was fucked up. But at the same time, bro, you had a brand or you had merch that was so popping in their eyes, they wanted to take it.
Yeah, right.
Out of all places that they could have took from, they seen it and was like, yo, nigga, we got Gucci in our hands. We got Fendi in our hands. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got this in our hands. Like, I would look at it like in the beginning, I'll be pissed because that's money that I done spent to make these and shit like that. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, y'all niggas like my shit so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hype. And I put that shit in the song. Wow, make a clip about it. These niggas took this shit. Because DC already getting hit with a lot, bro. What's his name? Keith Lee? Not Kevin Samuels. That nigga, he dead. But Keith Lee, that's the little food critic or whatever. He in Virginia right now. He's in the DMV area. And you know, he was talking about DC, and DC is really getting a bad rep because he was just like, you know, he did a little thing right here. He was like, well, DC, I've tried to order from DC, and all they sell is just drinks, and I can't order food. I'm just like, nigga, just don't order the drinks, just get the food. But he made DC, in my opinion, look bad. So I mean, it just goes hand in hand with the situation you had going on. DC is a good area for club wise, but
and I mean that shit I gotta deal with too, because I mean I got 2 artists with me. I put 2 artists on the new music tour, Dark Skin Jmane and Jmane. So the 2 of us were going to all 3 of them, and DC was the first one, and it was Dark Skin that was driving, and he was so it was basically like we just threw his merch in the trunk, and they went all through the car and took the merch out the trunk. And at that point, like, once we figured out the car was gone, like, now we had to figure out where it went, like, do all that. We did get the car back, so we made it back to Virginia, but the trunk was empty, but like a tote. And now I got one artist that's like heated. Like, my shit is fucking gone. Like, he was heated, bro. And that's all we could talk about, like, the whole 2 hours home. So, and I got to deal with that. I'm like, bro, just let me think. And, like, cause that's all I really need. Like, just give me a minute to think. You can be pissed all you want and yell about this shit, but just don't do it to me for like 5 minutes so I can think about what the next move is going to be. And it just so happened, I remembered I had like 5-6 boxes of shirts and shit like that. So I was like, look, we're going to go grab these shirts out the garage. That's going to be the material, and we're going to start with that and build back up with that and go from there.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, if you really look at it, just like jewelry or anything, see, told you, list, like, it happens. Just like anything else, bro, you can put insurance on it. Especially if it's copyrighted or trademark, you could put insurance on it. So you be like, oh, this shit got stolen. Da, 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 da. You get your money back 10 times. You know what I'm saying? If you really play it like that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell artists all the time when they come up here, bro. You really.
Oh yeah, I had insurance.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta really gotta study your craft, not just think, oh yeah, I go in the booth, record, and that's it. Like, nah, nigga, you yourself are a company. You know what I'm saying? Once you sign the right paperwork, you're a company. So you can treat yourself as a company. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Somebody stole some merch. Somebody stole this from the company. Cool, I'm gonna get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I go out to eat, get a couple drinks. That's a business meeting. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a business venture. So it's so many things that y'all can really do with it. Y'all just
all that shit.
Especially. And I was just telling somebody today, they was like, bro, you be dropping gems on your story and stuff like that. Why don't you say it on the show? I can't give y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? If I tell y'all, hey, look, the movie game right now is booming. Tubi is booming. They're looking for music on a daily basis. You need to hit up them production teams. Y'all can click and like and comment under them bitches that's shaking their ass, showing them titties. Then you need to hit them the production companies and be like, hey, look, I know you got a couple movies coming up next summer. Mm-hmm. Check my catalog out. Pick what you want, and we can work something out.
And I mean, we have a publishing lady that works on like sync licensing and stuff like that, and putting artists in movies and putting them in the video games and looking for who's gonna fit where and who's really ready for it. I mean, we got that too. So I mean, that's a move to make. You know, like if that's the direction the artist wants to go, and that's really what they want to do, like, all right, put that on the list. Let's do it. Like, let's
make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make the most.
I got some shit that need to be on 2K called Stack on My Cash. That shit.
There go. Well, you know what? This is a perfect time. You said who?
Stacking My Cash.
Stacking My Cash, huh? Hold on. Stacking My Cash. Well, y'all continue with the story. I'm about to get this. Stacking My Cash. Is it on Spotify?
Yeah.
It's on Spotify right now?
Yeah.
I'm about to dip, and I'm about to go get Stacking My Cash. And I guarantee it's on the other side.
But nah, no sync licensing shit. Definitely need that.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hit her up, and we can do that. I'm definitely ready for it. Like,
what you got going on after this?
After this? Why?
Stacking My Cash right here, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir, huh? We're gonna slide that over right here. Now I got your whole catalog. I got Too Slow, On My Mind, Rondo, All Wrong.
There's Rondo.
Right now, we got Stacking My Cash.
2K is doing basketball now?
Yeah.
I just so happen to talk
It's gonna be hope. You know I be stacking my cash. My girl bad, I be grabbing on her ass. Watch me do the
straight to 2K.
This should be on 2K on accident.
You know I be stacking my cash. My girl bad, I be grabbing on her ass. Hop in the coupe. Watch me do the dash. Speeding, I feel like my life moving fast. One wheel on the YZ. I hope I don't crash. Niggas switch that to leave them in the past. They ain't believing me. Now I got these niggas mad. We humble, but these other niggas trash. Both gang demons. I don't think you want a class. They be acting dumb. I took them back to class. Pack touchdown. We be blowing on that gas. If a nigga wants some smoke, then it's puff. Pass them down to you. To my bro like Steve Nash. For that slow money, man, I need my shit fast. Fuck a check, I need all my shit in cash. I'm gonna rep the set till my body turn to ash. I'm just getting started, no brakes, all gas. Gotta keep it 100, everything I say facts. Like you real, baby, ain't no needy cap. Every beat I get on, man, I snap. I put in overtime, I ain't had time for a nap. Feel like they had to get me, so I gotta stay strapped. Run up on me wrong and it's a rap. Bullets ain't got no name, one hit your brain, no coming back. You know I be stacking my cash, my girl bad, I be grabbing on her ass. Hop in the coupe, watch me do the dash, speeding, I feel like my life moving fast. One wheel on the YZ, I hope I don't crash. Niggas switch that to leave them in the past. They ain't believing me. Now I got these niggas mad, we humble, but these other niggas trash. I be making hits, my shit smash like Shaquille O'Neal when he brought the glass. the realest in the class. They was hating on me, said I wouldn't pass. By the cop the 850, yeah. All black, presidential tent. You can't see me when I pass. She told me slow down, but I barely hit the gas. Gelato 33, Larry Bird off the glass. Make M's off this music, that's a task. What you know about this system called cast? You know they got us coming in last. Gotta keep me like 10 up in the stats. Fuck some new friends. I didn't learn from my past. They probably gon' do me like the last. It's funny they be on my dick now. They wasn't fucking with me in the past. You know I be stacking my cash. Might go bad, I be grabbing on her ass. Hop in the coupe, watch me through the dash, and I feel like.
Exactly. That is what you need. And I'm gonna exclude out of the conversation that y'all have right now because actually it kind of irritated me a little bit. Not the conversation, but the fact that you first and foremost, you got a couple plays on Spotify right now because I'm playing it right now. But what are you doing? What are you doing right here? You got a whole list, and I'm looking at the album covers, I'm looking at the song covers, and I'm just like, okay. You got a lot of shit going on with you right now, and the promotion and this. Don't you make? You better put every song that you are about to make in the fucking lock vault, and you better promote PTSD because you got this song right here, stacking my cash. You said it was 2K ready. I wouldn't leave a song alone until the job was done. Because the song is right there. It's dope. It's fire. And I'm listening to Bullet over here. It's like, yeah, bro, we album, where's it at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this right here, the No Limit podcast right now, like we gonna have the radio section, we gonna have everything. But right now we just a podcast.
Oh no, we talking about like getting his catalog to me.
Yeah,
because like this is very new. Like
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like this, you got songs on here that could really be pushed and really moved, and then mid song you gonna say in the mic, "Oh, you ain't even heard Rondo yet." what kind of shit is that? You fucking yourself on some real shit, and that's just me personally. I'm getting real personal. You fucking yourself. You making songs. And that doesn't just goes out to Jmane right here, and it don't go out to just NenoDaCarter.
See, I just been with the label for like 3 months. I dropped all that music. It's old.
It ain't old.
I mean, it's as far as dropping it,
ain't nothing old. See now y'all about to.
It's old. It's old for me, but like I'm saying, it's new to him because he ain't heard.
Right.
No, it ain't. God, I tell you what. I tell you what. Let me.
It's not old. It's just ain't been used.
Let me ask you this right now. How many Spotify listeners you got right now? On the average.
I don't even know. I ain't even been looking at it. I've been.
How many people are alive in this world right now? Do you know? Like average.
Billions.
It's about 7.2 billion right now. 7.2 billion.
Damn.
Your shit is not old. Don't say old with your music. And that goes for you too. And that goes for you too. And that goes for everybody that's watching right now. Y'all's music is not old. All it is repetitive to you. It's repetitive to you because you've already recorded. You got to mix and master and you just like, oh, it's done. I guarantee you if I took Stacking My Cash to Detroit, be like, who is this? If I took it to, like I just said earlier, South Dakota, North Dakota, who is this? If I took your song to fucking Zimbabwe, they'd be like, who is this? That's racist. That is racist. I'm sorry. But anyways, you get my drift. Like, yo, y'all be having music on music. Y'all be having catalogs 100, 200 plus. Not knowing y'all sitting on a gym.
I know that. I know I'm sitting on.
Send them to the wrong one.
I know I'm sitting on bangers.
Yeah.
I know I'm sitting on bangers.
Come on, man. Like,
yeah, but you know what? He signed a management and he started working with Gorgeous. And at the time, like we were in because we had a tour with Mikey Polo at the beginning of the year, and then like right off that tour, like in that midst of time is when we started planning, and putting together the We Outside tour. So in the midst of that, it's kind of like, or like toward the end of the tour, like around that time, is when he got on board and like was talking to working with Gorgeous, and within the first month and a half, 2 months, he was hopping on the We Outside tour and doing tour stops and going to different cities and networking and coming. Like he was with us. Like he wasn't just staying in a hotel or anything like that. He was with us. And like from there, like from meeting him on tour and getting to know his music and stuff like that and seeing his performance, the same way I kind of linked with Nino. Just linking up at the right opportunity and seeing the performance and linking with the music and stuff like that. So like we're still like rapping about how much he's got on this catalog, how many songs I've heard, how many I haven't, stuff like that. He was trying to get on. I don't know if you heard earlier. He was trying to get on me earlier, like oh, how do you not know? I did so many there on tour and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, I'm stage managing, bro. So while you're performing, I'm going to tell the next artist and the next artist that they're going up, and I'm looking what it looks like and where the crowd is going and what the crowd's feeling and stuff like that. Like I'm not listening while I'm doing all that. I'm focused on what I need to do, bro.
I would tell y'all right now, bro. The No Limit podcast it's a baby. It's about a year and a half. I would say 1.5 years old. But I'm gonna change my name to just Ed to the general. Because if y'all come up here, I fucks with everything you saying, and I'm listening to what you saying. You come up here with a catalog big as this, especially because we trying to get on the radio, we trying to get these DJs to plays and shit like that.
But see, the point is he's already picked the single he wants to push. He's got the merch behind it. It's a radio hit. It's radio ready. Like it can be pushed to sync licensing for movies.
No,
like
I get
that's
that.
ready to go. So all these that he's got on his catalog, you're right. It may be old to him, but the music ain't old because it's going to be the next one that we throw up there that we do some type of remarketing or re-release without re-releasing.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Like we're gonna run through it and we're gonna find out what songs need to go where. But right now it's PTSD.
Even the song that we push in PTSD is new to everybody.
It was new to me. It was the first time I heard it. I've played it about 3 times already.
But like once like people really tap in, once that shit go, then they gonna be like, oh shit.
You think it's gonna be a trifecta, like,
and then we can
a domino effect.
We can really watch. I mean, no, it gives us a chance to really watch. After pushing PTSD, when they go to the catalog, we get to watch the numbers of each track and see what's the next one under PTSD that people are listening to, and then boom, we hop on that train.
Cause shit, it may not even be PTSD,
right?
You know what I mean? We could be pushing it. Somebody go click whatever we pushing, go, and then scroll through my catalog and a different song be their favorite song. Like, you know what I mean? Never know how this shit gonna take off, but I got a catalog just in case. Like, just, for the people who's just watching from behind the scenes and shit. Like, I just been dropping music on my own. No, I ain't had no team, nobody behind me. Like, I've been doing this since 2018. Nobody. I done set up my own shows. I used to DJ my own shows, set up everything. You feel me? Like now I just like pull up and perform. Like
I want you to say what you said one more time for me. What you said you ain't got who?
I didn't have a team.
You didn't have a team, right?
Yeah.
You got homies?
Yeah.
You got homies? You consider them homies?
Kinda.
Oh no. Is it a yes or no?
Nah, I ain't got nobody.
Okay, cool. Because I was waiting for you to say you got homies. I would literally tell you right now, exclude them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
From my language, exclude them. Because if I got friends, family, anybody or whatever like that don't support my dreams or don't support the path that I'm going on, you are excluded out of what I got going on forever.
I told him I sent him a check.
Like I'm sending what? I ain't sending you a damn thing.
Right.
I'm not sending you. I don't get. Oh, my lungs are going to get replaced. No, I don't. Die slow, motherfucker. I'm sorry, bro. I say that because I got homeboys, right? And when they see
maybe
this,
not homeboys. But we talking about, you said friends and family, like
friends and families, like homeboys,
like,
brothers, or whatever like that. When I first started the podcast, hey, bro, I see your little podcast. Zip. You said
my little podcast.
When he said that, I was like,
you done.
hit me up 4 months ago. Hey, bro, why you talk to me? The fuck I need to talk to you for?
I got a little podcast.
I'm busy with my little
podcast.
podcast.
Bro, my exact words.
Right.
My exact words. And then when they started seeing people on here, that's when they be like, hey, bro, when you get me on, bro? Like, when you put me, I see you got the females on there. I see you got. Nah. When I needed you the most, you wasn't there. So why would I need you now? Like, you see situations like this, I wouldn't even know NenoDaCarter or you or Bullet without certain people putting me, be like, hey, y'all, I want y'all to tap in with them. You know what I'm saying? Me and you have those conversations.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't know y'all through somebody else. But I had to keep going. I had to keep pursuing. I had to keep doing this. Homie outside right now. He not on the screen right now. Wouldn't know him without NenoDaCarter. About to have him on the show. You keep boosting and boosting and boosting. So for the people out there that really don't support y'all or really not giving 100% with your dreams, cut their ass off. Fuck them. That's just me. But you know what I'm saying? I get real sensitive over that shit because this is like, you don't love me when I'm working, but you love me when I'm winning. I don't get that shit. I don't get it. When I'm working my ass off, there ain't no love. But when I'm winning, hey, bro, can you help me? No.
I think it's because, they see it just like they see it on TV. Like, they see it's fun. And it's lit. And it's got motion and it's got attention. And, of course, everybody wants to be on that. Like, I start looking at it and be like, yeah, I want to be in that movie too. But I mean, they ain't gonna put me on.
I mean,
so,
because right now the music game is versatile. We don't know any. In my opinion, we don't have any type of leaders. We don't have any prospects. Any leaders that we did have, they got cases out the ass. They getting locked up. They getting shot. They dying. They not getting 25 years to life. Like right now, anybody can be top dog. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can win for real. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have the right team or you don't have people giving you the praise or really, it takes 2 seconds to look at it, click it, share, cool. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I do it for everybody. If you send it to me, I'll do it. Now, if it's some shit that I don't agree with or some shit that don't go with my message, I won't share it. But anything else, if somebody send me to it, I'll post that shit.
Support is free.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm supporting everything. But I want to jump over to Mr. Nino because you've been real quiet. I'm gonna let the clothes thing go away, bro. I'm gonna let it go away. I'm not gonna get you on the clothes no more. I just want to know what's up with you, man. Like, we talked about the We Outside tour last time. We talked about you being a community activist, like, and like, honestly, bro, you kind of shut me up because in my head when you were talking that good shit, and it did good numbers, when you was talking that real motivational, inspirational things, I didn't believe it. I can't look at you in your face and say I didn't. I didn't believe it. Correct. But then when I seen you with the homies, I seen you putting other people on. You know what I'm saying? It's proof in the pudding right here. You're doing everything you said you do. You know what I'm saying? So how's life since I've seen you about a month ago?
It's getting better though. Like, it's getting better though. Our last little incident on this drink, boy, kind of, it opened the door, opened my eyes for hit my relationship. You know what I'm saying? But
nigga, you made me feel like I got you.
It is what it is. You hear me though? It is what it is though. But that's my guy right there though. He was going through something. He was one of the guys that I was talking about on the show as far as a lifestyle that he lived out there with no love and this, that, and the third. You know, I picked him up, took him in, and gave him a way of life, like a job. You know, this is a job. You want to rap? I'm gonna show you how to do it. That's just what it is, though. But definitely, though, it's a lot of great things on the way. A lot.
Well, I'm glad that you kind of said, yeah, I mean, you had some positive things, you had some negatives in there.
Yeah.
And I want to clarify the negatives, not in too much details, but we got some rappers on here. And Mr. Bullet, I got to stop saying I'm trying to be not being proper, but whatever.
You just call me, everybody call me Bullet.
Yeah, I say Mr. Bullet. I say
right.
Mr., you know what I'm saying? But anyways, NenoDaCarter has some issues that I thought I put himself in that I felt bad. I was like, oh, maybe I should have edited. But I told him before the show I don't edit certain things out. I just don't do it.
With a female?
I like
yes, indeed.
I like this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
when it comes to this, when it comes to this entertainment business, we men at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so when a name comes out, it's gonna come with it.
Listen, it is what it is.
Right.
If you don't understand it, get the hell up out the way.
Yeah, but see, I'm used to that by now. Like, Nino always got women around him and at least one with him. So it's kind of like, you know, once any communication gets mixed in that circle, it's Nino, you better go deal with that. Nino, you better go deal with that, bro. Like, I don't want to hear nothing, bro.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? No, handle it. And I be asking the questions, right? I be asking the question every show and be like, yo, bro, when your name is fire and people throwing drawers and panties on the stage, like, how you gonna deal with it? Nino, you probably be the only one that I be worried about.
I'm gonna take them all on the bus, bro.
That's all y'all gonna party. I'm gonna show love though,
right?
But it ain't no fun if my homies can't have nothing. That's
Respect.
the type of, you hear me?
Respect.
But I got at home and stay at home. But when I'm out here in the world, man, I'm in the world. I gotta enjoy myself as being an artist. You know why? 30, 40 years from now, I can sit back and like, look, son, look at that. You see what I'm saying? This is gonna reap. I'm gonna bring pain to it. It's gonna reap everything I'm doing. It's gonna have a spurt to it. Why?
But you know, I knew that about Nino before he even got with us. Like, we linked on, like, I think I was on a panel or something. Like, we were at a show, and we were both. Because when I first moved to Virginia, you know, I still performed, you know, just to get into the market, and like that's how I got to know some artists and shit like that. Like, I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go perform, and because I knew I could still do it, and that, you know, we kind of linked through doing that. And then every spot we went to, it was always Nino walking in with 3-4 women, maybe 5, and had a section. And every time, like, I'd be sitting at the bar, Nino come up like, what up, bro? And then I'd go from the bar to his section, and they just chill and kick it in the section every single time. Like, so from there,
you're a bad influence. You're a bad influence.
But you know, it like everything didn't happen.
Please cover your ears.
Like, we didn't. Everything didn't happen quick. Like,
y'all gonna make y'all ladies don't like me. They gonna soon they hear my name, they like, I don't want you around here.
No, see, the thing is, like, and I talk about this in the other show with my business partner. He does HL, and I'm like the most hated, and this is because it's like, you gotta understand yourself as an individual, even as an artist, either as, you know, as an entertainer, business mogul, whatever you want to call yourself. You have to understand, like, I understand early on, like, nigga, I'm a hoe. I love women, like, you know what I'm saying? I love beautiful women. All shapes and sizes, you know what I'm saying? Even the little people, you know what I'm saying? But I love them all. I love them all. So it's just like, bro, you gotta. I only ask that. I only ask that question to artists because I see a lot of artists fall towards it. Like, they fall and they lose themselves to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is the time of the show where I bring in entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you had like the Kevin Gates or the Finesse 2 Times.
Yeah, shout out BWA.
You know what I'm saying? You had Finesse 2 Times when he going on the internet. He was like, I didn't sat in another room where my girl getting cracked. Can people deal with that? No.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh shit.
I can deal
I
with it.
said no. He said yeah.
I can deal with it. Know why? It's life. You know, you can't. You gotta respect the hustler. That's what I do. If I'm with some women and they want to hustle, how they hustle. You know, but do it the right way. You see what I'm saying?
Shit. Hold on. I forgot. I was so stunned that I forgot to click over to you. So say that one more time. So I said no. You said yeah.
Yes. And women are hustlers, man. Seriously. I'm talking about the greatest of the greatest. So it wouldn't bother me if they be like, look, you got a partner want to have fun. My partners like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm around them, where you want to have fun at? What you want to do? What you have? There you go. Numbers and they have fun, man. It don't bother me. You get your back beat out. You hear me? They got soap and water. You can lay up after that. You hear me? What I like to do, I'm gonna get mine accomplished, and I'm gonna catch my ass in the shower and catch my ass to sleep. You hear me? Fuck that.
I'll make sure I'm gonna stay away from NenoDaCarter.
You better stay away from me.
You gonna get me in trouble, boy. Look.
Ladies gonna hear this, and they gonna be like, yo, I hate that nigga. No, you can't hate me. You gotta hate the game. You remember artists. Don't hate me. I ain't start this motherfucker. They been doing this. Ask any artist that's around that's doing what they doing. Bro, you got a girlfriend? Me and her always fussing. Most of the motherfuckers, we drink a lot. We smoke a lot. That's what it is, man. It's just some women just ain't ready for it. That's why it comes down to having an opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude from that movie, what was that young Superfly? He had the opposite. He had a good one, he had a bad one. Well, if I get mad at her, I'm going to her. You see what I'm saying? That's just what we is. If we get mad at our lady, we want the opposite to calm us down. We want the opposite to have fun with. But then when that opposite get the boring, damn, I miss my bitch. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And if you can't respect that, man, or you just got to be real. You got to have fire in a relationship. Fire keep this shit going. But if you want to have a momentarily thing, we leave it alone.
Shit, my thing is if you wanna build something, then let's build something. Like if you just want to be seen, then just be seen.
CEO, I'm gonna tell you something.
Like,
You with me in the Airbnb, your ass in trouble. You talking about build what? Build some brick, a house or something? I'm gonna call these 20 joints I just met.
Nah, what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
I'm talking about when it comes to like the women that come into the situation that don't understand fully what the situation comes with.
Yeah, they come to
Like
have fun.
from the artist standpoint to even the behind the scenes and business standpoint of it. Like I don't have time for a relationship to last if you don't agree with what I'm doing, or you don't help me build it in some way, or even if you're not helping me build it, like you keep me motivated, you keep me going, you remind me of shit, like
Right.
anyway, if you become an issue to where you're holding me back, or it's an argument about me going here and going there and doing this and being around this and being around that, then I mean,
Well, look, how will you know, right? If you just meeting her, right, and she tell you, look, I want to do this, I want to do that, right, and we in the mix of drinking, partying, she telling you this, and next thing you know, she like, I don't want you doing it. Now she's trying to change you. She didn't listen to you. Now she like, I don't like what you do now. I don't want you around this person, that person. But at first it was like, I want to be involved.
right.
But the involvement turned into hate, argument, like
Well,
that.
that goes along with the same thing. Build with me, don't change me.
That's why I keep it personal. That
right.
personal stuff. You know how you got a personal when a nigga eating your snacks. You know what I'm saying? And, I was in the penitentiary for so long. So when that shit gone, don't touch my personal. I got these chips and these sodas and all that. This is my personal. I don't give a fuck how hungry you is. That's the same thing with the whole music industry. I feel that if you my backbone and you that, stay out of it. Stay out of the life that I'm living. Why? It's gonna let me see, corrupt, or it's gonna mess up my money. It's gonna mess up the image that I need to put to the world to get what I need to get. Because once I get it, that's why once they get the money, they don't give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck. Look at Finesse. This nigga went from, he never showing this girl, then he showing this girl, now you talking about you a pimp. But in actuality, you in love. You see what I'm saying? You in love. Definitely in love, man. Definitely. It's just what it is, man. I watch all the rappers now. Now I'm starting to just sit back and just watch how people and love. If you don't have that, man, in the mix of all this shit, you gonna lose yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna lose yourself, man. You gotta love somebody in the mix of this shit. Somebody gotta be able to get you through what it is, or you gonna end up like me going great. You know, I'm going great now. Like this shit. You hear me? They shit. I'm going great. This shit.
That nigga saying I'm burning out.
You heard me?
Bitch, I'm burning out. They burning the flame.
Boy, it's so much, man.
Hey, you having fun, but that shit's stressful.
That shit's stressful.
Hey, look, I'm over there. I'm over here looking at Jmane. Jmane, look, he got some points, but I ain't gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna say shit. I gotta go home.
I'm just thinking because you feel me, like I'm been with my girl for a minute, so it's like I'll be around, I'll be around it, you know what I mean? But she don't be tripping, so it's like I'm just taking all this shit in, like damn, like
man, shit. I was with mine.
Unfortunate, you know what I mean? Cause like I could be in I've been away from we just had a little girl and shit. She's 16 months, so like I've been away from the crib for 5 days. Like, you know what I mean? She ain't tripping because she know what I'm out here to do. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy because some people don't understand that, and that's what create the bad vibes, man.
Right.
Like, you gotta ask them people out. Like, has she been blowing my phone up? What are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like you said earlier, you gotta ask some people out. If they're not supporting you, gotta ask them out.
Yeah, for a fact. I've been there, done it, still in it. I got 2 kids, so you not saying nothing. Like, bruh, like I said, bruh, I had a festival going on yesterday. Stayed there, got the contacts, got what I needed out of it. I'm on my way back home to Newport News. 5 cars then wrecked in a tunnel. I'm just like, hey, look, I know my past. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing I can tell her. I know my past, and I know what you're thinking right now, but I'm not doing what you think I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it is hard because sometimes you are doing what you think you're
I
doing.
got a question for you too.
Don't have me no question.
I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask you this.
Go for it. Shoot.
You been with your girl a long time, right?
10 years.
I'm gonna say in these 10 years real quick. Your lady leave the crib for a week. Y'all broke up, right? You found out your lady stayed with a dude, roommate a dude, but then you be like, yo, when you coming home? She say, I don't know. How would you feel about that?
Well, when that situation happened, to me, I made, ladies and gentlemen, you know, just said, pick up the phone, baby. Y'all can listen to it. It's on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? I made that song, bro. But it came. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, OG. My grandfather was a real OG, like the originals. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it came to the game. And I told him about shit. And I told him everything. I'm like, yo, bro, she took the car. She left. She in another city. I know she with another dude. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? He looked at me. I was like, man, I feel like a failure. He was like, feel like a failure for what? I was like, because I lost everything. He's like, nigga, you put yourself in that. You put yourself in that position. Well, you not smashing every other. You smashing wives, girlfriends, chicks from the club, chick from fucking websites, like, you know what I'm saying? POF, Tinder. Was you not hitting them bitches and bragging about it? You know what I'm saying? Bragging with your friends, say, hey, nigga, I done hit shorty, you know what I'm saying? Was you not doing that? I was like, yeah. So she got hit. You gonna be tender dick about it? You gonna be a man about it? Once he hit me with that shit, I was just like, I've done a lot more way dirt than she did, so it is what it is. Like, I can't, like, I've done way more dirt than my BM than she's ever done. So I can't get mad if she step. Like, I done told my shawty, it's like, yo, if you ever get drunk or you ever pass out, I'm smashing her. Like, you know what I'm saying? In front of her. You know what I'm saying? On some real disrespectful. Not me thinking it's disrespectful, just being me, because like you said, in a relationship, you build friendships. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking at that point, we friends talking. But the way I talk is raw.
Yeah.
It's like Eddie Murphy raw type shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't have a filter. So you gotta expect what it come with it. I tell people all the time, you can't be tender out here. Your shorty doing her, but you did yours first. It is what it is.
Gotta have fun. She be back.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
hear me?
And you gotta take it for a grain of salt.
One thing-
Now, will I put a ring on it? Fuck no. Ed will not do that. But
Oh,
I'm
10
not,
years?
huh?
You can put a ring on the watch.
Shit.
Watch. I'm gonna be here every time.
Look,
and
now,
when
now he said
and
it.
you
He
don't
spoke
hit-
it
I would
into
need it on the
existence
camera.
now.
I'm not doing it, bro.
On the camera, you
I've
gonna
already
be like,
told her I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I just
all
can't.
right,
I just
watch.
can't do it.
Yeah.
10 years, 20 years.
I told her. But the kind of crazy thing is, bro. I told her I was like, look. I told her I was like, you know what I'm saying? Teenagers. I'm in my 20s. I'm about to 2025. I'm turning 30. We've been together all through my 20s. Met when I was 18, type shit. I just can't do it. And I tell you why. Because what I'm doing right now, like this lifestyle that I'm living right now, entertainment. I'm trying to get a radio show. I'm trying to get something bigger. Like right now, we in a. To me, it's small because I've been in here so many times. But I want a facility. I want this. I want to go on shows. I want to get backstage passes. I want to show artists the ins and out of the industry. I know what that comes with. And me being married would not work for me personally. Not telling anybody else out there, but it just wouldn't do it.
Right.
So
Just the married, wait, like just the married part? Like what are we talking about here?
like, for instance, like me going on tour right now, my shorty would lose her shit. If I did what you did, like on tour, different cities, different states, she not going for none of that.
Yeah, see, like, yeah, my baby mama, I mean, shit, I did a lot to her too. Like starting out, especially being an artist and traveling and shit like that.
Because you know what it comes with.
And
And
but I mean, now at this point, it's kind of like I'm in a whole nother field of it now. So, like, it's like the groupies, the bitches at the bar and shit like that that are coming up like, oh, is that your artist? Oh, wow. Oh, you're senior vice president. Oh, okay. It's a quick conversation after that, like real quick conversation. Because most of the time I'm like, yeah, go talk to him. Like, he's the artist. Like,
see, my thing is like, cause I mean they see the lights, they see the cameras,
right.
and they be like, oh wow, like okay. Then it be like, nah, shawty, this is not the only thing I do. I work two other jobs as well. So they be like, oh wow, like you doing this. And then as soon as you be like, well, I got a family, I got 2 kids, I'm living here, here, and here. It's like it entices them. Like it turns them on even more. They be like, I'm finna take this nigga. Like they love that shit. And I don't know why. I even had a female sit on the couch and ask them like, why does that turn y'all on? She was like, I don't know. It's just genome. It's in their genes. They like that shit. I don't know why. But yeah. No.
See, me and my baby mama, we were broken up before we moved down to Virginia. Like moving down to Virginia was supposed to be our fresh start. And like she done got with a dude at work, had a baby, you know, all types of shit while I was still staying there. And then I met the girl that I'm with now. It's been about 6-7 months. But as soon as I met her and I told her like everything I do, I was like, look, I'm gone a lot. Like every day I'm gone for most of the day. And then I'll come back later in the evening. And then when I'm on tour, I'm gone. Like I'm gone. Like I'm not coming back and going. I'm gone. Now the close tours, like the DMV tour we just did, you know, those are like 2 and 3 hour drives, so that's not shit. So I'll come. You know, I was going back to the house after that. But other than that, no, I told her like it comes with if I'm gone
right now.
right.
He talking.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he
But-
talking that shit.
oh, I got
Insistent.
But I mean, at the time I was still living with my baby mama, so I had to tell her that too. Like, yeah, we live together, but we're not together, and she just had a kid, yada yada. So I mean, it's a crazy situation that I was living with on top of, you know, doing all that I was doing.
should have brought them in together.
And
Shit.
yeah, she was like, okay, that doesn't bother me, but we can see where this goes. And then we just started, you know, rapping from there. And now like the close shows like Virginia Beach or, you know, some of the shows around here, she'll go with me.
So
Like,
you ask
and
her to have a threesome, what you saying she'll say?
hell no. Hell
She ain't
no.
the type of girl then.
Right.
I want action.
Yeah, see that's
This nigga-
and
I
that's
want
you though.
This nigga said
That's-
lights,
yeah,
cameras,
that's-
action.
Yeah, but see,
When you
that's-
see these cameras on, perform.
And that's cool. That's cool. Like, and I don't like. That's just not for me though. Like, cause when I go home,
Camera shot, y'all. Don't listen to him.
For me, it's kind of like I need that queen. I need that motivation. I need that person standing behind me that's gonna push me and go with me. And if she can't go with me, she understands. Like, but she knows the mission. Like,
so how would you know that that's the one though? Because at the end of the day, you know you can go. You've been traveling a lot.
mm-hmm.
It's a million girls out here that do the same, but more.
Yeah, but she not only tracks my schedule and gives me the reminders.
So she crazy then.
Nah,
you just said she tracked your schedule.
No, the shit that I put on the list.
Okay.
Like when I put my schedule together, like this, like bro, look, he trying to talk some shit, bro. I'm like, oh, she crazy then? Like, nah, bro.
Oh, I thought you
nah, like,
same thing
like shit I gotta do. She's putting it on the schedule and setting the reminders and doing all that shit and keeping that shit straight. When I gotta leave or be somewhere and I got my girls over there, I'm out. Like, she got the girls, no problem. Like, don't worry about it. Feeds them, puts them to bed, gives me the updates, lets me know. Like, it's no problem. Like, she can handle the home shit while I'm out doing what I need to do. And there's no argument. There's no what time you gonna get home. The only thing she told me is don't tell me you're gonna get home at this time and then not get home at that time. If you don't know what time you're gonna get home, then just tell me you don't know.
Yeah.
And she was like, and we'll be straight. Like, we won't have no issues. And it's been like that ever since.
Man, that's high right there. That's a nice little piece of mind, boy.
Bro, yours. Headache, I don't know when that switch flipped, bro, or what happened.
I don't know what happened, but I think it was because I kept going performing out of town, leaving her in the house. You see what I'm saying? But then
she want to be in front of the limelight.
Yeah, then she asked for it. Now that it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at that. You should, I got you with me. If I got you with me, that means you're special. If I ain't saying, look, go here and go there, it shouldn't even be that way.
Right.
But I'm looking at the strength, man. Women got to be strong for us too, though, because we be grinding so hard that they forget that we the man. We grind hard. We lose sleep. We lose time. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it. They look all young in the face, and we start to look like gray. You see what I'm saying? We start to drink a lot, smoke a lot because we grind. They don't understand that they got it so easy that they can go to the next man, put on some tight ass clothes, lashes, wigs, and go straight to the man that's already set. Get him while we still doing the same thing when they come back. Oh, you have fun. Now we still doing the same thing. They don't understand that we need strong women behind us in the industry. If you got strong women that's behind us in the industry, man, a lot of this shit will go the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Music is music, no matter what you make.
I mean, people were like, I wouldn't have a girlfriend that would have it any other way, because if she was sitting here like, oh, when you gonna spend time with me, blah, 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 or, when you gonna do this, when you gonna do that? I don't want to be involved. I don't want to help. I don't want to do this. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not an option for me, because I'd be looking at that girl like, you. Ask my girls the last time they saw their dad. How about that? Ask the girls last time they spent some time and jumped on the trampoline and, spent some quality time like that, to where I wasn't on my phone or talking on my phone or handling an issue for an artist or, booking a tour or whatever it may be. Like, ask my girls. Like when's the last time I saw them, if you're going to complain about it, or help me do the shit I need to do.
And look, that took it out just for personal issues, but you know what I'm saying. But nah, I understand that completely. I understand where you coming from, because like in the beginning when I was doing the music and everything, and I had the girls doing little compilation videos, twerking and shit like that. It was when I'm like, "Hood, you know these hoes? Like you be talking to them, like you know what I'm saying?"
That's how it turned out.
And then over time, like she sees this right now. She runs one of my No Limit pages. She does in the beginning for season 1 and season 2. She was doing all my thumbnails because I just didn't know. I didn't have the time and I didn't have the knowledge to do them. But when I'm at work, all right, baby, I figured this shit out. I did this, and this. So over time, she learned how to do it. But at the same time, she also understands like it's gonna be females that come in here that sit right on that couch and be like, what's up with it?
What you
Yeah.
think about?
You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those where I have to be that bigger person and keep it business over pleasure. But I tell her all the time, it's hard for me. You knew how I was before we started dating. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? I've had nothing but pretty women on this show. It is hard. You know?
We get it fucked up all the time because, you know, we go for that good time, and then when it comes to the after shit, like some of it's cool because, you know, I've had the experiences like that where you just, you know, you meet somebody real quick or whatnot, something happens, and then, you know, you just don't respond anymore, or you know, some shit like that. But if you different than that and keep it around, then for me, like it's just annoying. I don't want you. I don't like talking to people. Like I do the. I really don't. Like the phone calls that I have, and the text messages I respond to, it is all music. It is all business. It is all what are we about to do? What's next? What's like? I don't like people that I'm like, you know, family and brothers with and friends with and stuff like that. They're all like, well, you didn't call. Well, then you didn't have nothing to say. Like, you can link with me where I'm at. You can ask me where I'm going. You can give me a call. Like if it's not I don't like talking to people. I don't. Like, unless I'm drinking. Like, you give me some alcohol, I'll talk all night.
But like, damn, he don't shut the fuck up. Like, what the fuck going on?
But like, not drinking, like in the morning, like Jay will tell you, when I wake up in the morning, I'm really not saying too much. Or like, what's the plan? I don't like. We might leave it this time. We're gonna do this.
Our conversation earlier, when it was like, I looked at it. It was 52 seconds tops, and we got both conversations going on. All right, cool. I'll see you later. Like, it was very simple. It was very straight to the point. Business done. It was it. And I'm the same way. Like sometimes, like bro, I be having people they want to talk. I can't do it because I have obligations to other things. Like okay, cool.
When I have to call those people, I prepare myself, bro. Like when I know that this conversation should be 12 minutes, but it turns into 45 minutes of everything they got going on and like everything we can do, and this, that, and like shit that like they're talking about we could do 1-2 years from now. Like exactly. I'm like, wait a minute. All right, all that sounds great. Let's put a pin in that, put it on the board, and let's keep that. Let's keep the right now schedule. Let's do that.
But ladies and gentlemen, this has been, I would say, an exciting episode. We're almost at 2 hours. And with that being said, I'm already teamed up with Bullet, Gorgeous Music. We Outside tour. We working on something bigger and better. We're building a family, you know, we're building a relationship. I've had 6 of their artists in here so far.
Who's next? Who's next? That's the question.
I want Niecy J.
Okay.
I want Niecy J.
We can do Niecy J.
Because she has...
She's actually... I think she's coming down to headline or as one of the headliners for the Who's Next tour when we come back. September 27th.
Because out of all y'all men, she the only female that's holding her own, and I got to give her respect for it.
Yeah,
like she holds
shout out to sis, man.
Yeah, she holding her own, and I was looking at the tour and I was looking at everybody that's on it, only female on the shit, and I'm just like, that's tough. Yeah, like you gotta be like we were just talking about, a strong woman to be like, okay, there's male figures. Mm-hmm. They got their own fan base. They got their own crowd. They gonna be around women. Like I am a woman, so that's why I want her. But anyways,
well, I mean, we got the Who's Next tour coming. So I mean, we coming back to build again, and like it comes with the competition too. You know, we're picking an artist to fly to Vegas, just like we did Nino. You know, we're picking an artist to fly to Vegas, get a free feature, you know, video, media, you know, all that shit. So, I mean,
I'm about to join in just to see if I win. Fuck it. What's up? all the artists out there, let's see what y'all got. I'm about to join in too. Shit. But, this episode was definitely, in the beginning, I got information about We Outside tour. We got some gems that was being dropped. We got, some origin stories between Jmane, and Bullet, NenoDaCarter as well. You know, clothing brands going out, clothing brands issues is going out. But hey, yo, there's a lot of things that happened during this episode, bro, and I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen in the future. Mr. Jmane, you didn't hit my target list. You didn't hit my target list. He didn't went through it. Most artists go through it. I give it. It's like 2 weeks, 14 days of me on your ass. And when I mean on your ass, I'm like, hey, bro, you post something. Hey, bro, you ain't send me this. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be annoying as fuck. So by next time, part 2, you're gonna be like Nino when he first came in. He gonna be quiet, be like, Nino when he first came in, he was like, what's this nigga gonna say to me now? Like, yeah, bro, it just.
Hey, just let me know what you need me to do.
Yeah, I'm on it. And like I said, shout out to everybody that is on tour, going on tour, next tour. Get ready, get pumped. I'm excited. We are officially out of summer. School's about to start up, but school hasn't already started up, so we heading down to the fall. Yeah. I know fall, a lot of people ain't gonna be outside, but they're gonna be outside. They're gonna be at different events. This is a new season, so get ready. You know what I'm saying? This is cuddle season. Cuddle season. So we need cuddle music.
All right.
You was going to say something. I know you was going to say something. I felt it.
Man, see, this is why I do what I'm doing. So as soon as it gets cold, I can go to where it's warm.
Well, then he can go with his warm. I'm stuck in Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm stuck here. So it's cuddle season. I need cuddle music. I don't want to make no baby music, but just cuddle music. I want it. I want to hear it. I want to hear them soft sides. I want to hear them vocals. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this has been a fantastic episode. Now the last 30, 45 minutes, what can I say that wouldn't get us in trouble? We were talking about our feelings. Okay? What we've been through, ladies. Cause after NenoDaCarter's episode, I gotta bring that shit up, bro. Like y'all don't understand. I'm at work and I'm just like, oh damn, we didn't say it when we got this nigga in trouble.
I know. I was like, oh
man,
shit.
I had somebody comment, like we did that post, that picture we took.
Yeah.
Outside the venue that Sunday.
Yeah.
I had some wild chick get on there and like comment and like, I hope you can't walk. I hope your kids can't walk. Like going crazy on my post on the comments. Yeah, man. I text Nino. I was like, man, she going crazy on the comments, bro. Like she on your neck. He called me right away. He called me right away, bro. Like, what you mean? What now? Who is it?
What the hell?
Yeah, bro. Cause like you, I don't know what you got over there, but like, look, I want to tell that's Nino. That's Nino. That's NenoDaCarter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was talking about some deep shit. But hey, look, it is what it is, bro. Don't put us all in one. Yeah, like, yo, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I was at work, and I'm like, you gotta do comment on YouTube, and I'm reading this shit. I'm just like, what? That's not even about me. Man. And I was like, oh damn, he was playing. She was like, nah, fuck that. And I was like, yeah, we was just gonna wash our hands with that one. I was like, yeah, you can handle that shit. Next time I see him, he's like, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, yo. So that last 30 minutes of the show, we just talking about experiences, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, don't take no offense to it. Personal ladies that's in our lives. Hey, look. And we fuck with you, we've already told you before. If we don't, here's a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? It works both sides.
Yeah, right. I mean, like I said, I need that strong woman behind me, and now I feel like I got that. And like the bigger I get, the more she can do with me, and the more we can move around and shit like that. And she's really gonna be able to handle it. Cause, like I said, I need one. More than one is an issue for me. Like y'all women are annoying, bro. Women are annoying as shit.
Hey,
and he can have a group. He can have a group and have fun with that whole motherfucking group and do all that. That's
all right,
just
next
not
time I'm gonna
for me.
invite you.
He just talking.
He really trying. Yeah, he really.
Like,
trying. Oh, now I'm invite you. Like,
when you go, now we not.
But I tell you like that, Mr. Jmane. What do you have coming up next so we can watch for it?
Shoot, I ain't got no shows lined up. Well, I'll do like the Who's Next tour and shit. So I'll be back for that. But shit, I'm about to drop some more music. Just keep dropping music, keeping people tuned in, pushing PTSD.
I told him I want to see what his fan base is like in West Virginia. So I definitely want to set up something out there and do something out there. You know, tap into that market. I mean, we gonna keep planning and moving and road running, man. Like I said, like after the We Outside tour, we were all sitting there. Me, the CEO, the A&R director, the president, and the administrative assistant. And we all sat there and agreed, like we're not gonna stop. Like we're staying outside, bro. We're not going back inside. We're gonna stay moving.
All 4 seasons outside. So there is no excuses, Mr. Jmane. Tell the people where they can find you real quick.
So you can find me on all platforms, J-Mane, and on IG and shit, Jmane_HT.
NenoDaCarter, just for the ladies. Where can they find you?
I'm getting married, y'all. Leave me alone.
That's crazy. That's wild.
You can find me NENO_DaCarter, man. My music's on all platforms. It's yourmusic.com. You can go up there too. Also, man, the links is popping. We popping.
And I actually did forget about this, Mr. Bullet. Where can artists find you if they want to seek the services?
Well, I mean, first of all, you can go to the website, and my name is Alec Camboni is my actual name. That's what you'll find me on when it's when you go to the references for the company, and you want to talk to me. But you can go directly to the website. There's a red link in the bottom that's going to come up. And it's going to say submit your music. That's a free music review that we do on the label page. Our regional manager also up in DC, he does the interviews, and he does the music reviews, because we're bringing back artist interviews now, and offering that through the label up in DC. So yeah, go to the website, submit your music, fill out the form. Alec Camboni will be the name for the reference. Bullet is just that's what I've been. That's what everybody calls me.
Stage name.
Yeah, like it's funny because we were at that show, and Lil Stupid pulled up. You know, shout out Lil Stupid. We've been knowing each other for a little bit, and he did some shit with the company in Louisiana, but he heard me say my name, my actual name, to this female artist that was there. And he looked at me and he was like, Alec. He was like, man, shut up. That man's name is Bullet. But yeah, definitely get on there, submit your music. You can put me as a reference, or you can put in the description, hey, I saw a Bullet on this, or something like that, and it'll be sent to me. Or you can hit me up directly on Instagram. If you're really about doing it right now, and it's a time sensitive thing, like you want to do it now. The real Mr. Bullet, THEE, real Mr. Bullet. 9 times out of 10, what I've noticed is by the time you get to Mr. Bullet will be at the top. So,
and see, I think that's why I said Mr. Bullet during the show, because that's what it is. So,
yeah.
So I don't feel bad as no more. I'm just like,
yeah. No, it was a marketing tactic switch that we tried to do, because there were so many other artists that were named Bullet. So we were like, fuck it, we're gonna put a Mr. in front of it. And then I started, working on the business side of things anyway. So. It just stuck, and I just kept it and been rolling from there. For real.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that has been our 2-hour mark. This has been a fantastic episode with 3 entrepreneurs, 3 people that's going to make it big, and 3 stories that we can't miss. So, tune in next time for part 2 on the No Limit Show. Peace. This be the worst part, because I never get the recording part.